everybody, this is Havoc Not Yet Pro bringing you another AC4 match Black Flag. This time we're going to hop into the multiplayer of Manhunt. As you've probably already noticed, if you've been following the tweets, I do not play too much Manhunt, although I absolutely loved it in Brotherhood and played a little bit in Revelations and quite a bit in AC3. This would probably only be my 15th session, I reckon, and I really struggled to enjoy it. Probably the biggest reason for that is defense on Manhunt is really, really hard now, especially until you start getting some abilities. You know, you start out about level 1, it's almost impossible to get any stuns. But basically, so this video is demonstrating, you know, obviously I've scored a 12,750 point game here, and I just wanted to show you like just how hard it is, I guess, and how much it's changed from the days of Brotherhood where you could actually use abilities very effectively to get the hard stun and, you know, mute, smoke and charge, all those great abilities that pretty much guaranteed it. Now these days it's a lot more baiting around the corners, corner stunning, and yeah, to be honest, they have to be pretty retard to be able to get them. Like, there you go, probably should have threw the knife to get the, I think it's called the reverse drop stun, I'm not really sure. You know, for as much Assassin's Creed that I've played, I don't even really know, you know, the mechanics of that reverse drop stun or whatever you call it that well, or how it's meant to even work. I know in AC3 it went back and forth, like apparently you could do it, not get killed, and then you could do it, not get stunned. I don't know. But anyway, the decoy now is worth 300 points if they lure from it. It is absolutely massive, and I do believe that goes straight onto your score. If you do get someone pinching that, that's a 300 point decoy lure, and that's a 200 point stun right after it. And as you can see here, it's just almost just like these two guys are just getting stun locked between, getting neck going. But simple mistakes like that are just crucifying them for it. You can see that I'm using time phase, throwing knife, and decoy. Obviously, decoy just displaying 300 points. These guys are pretty much falling for it every time, which is great for the point. Time phase just helps the corner stunning. I don't really get nice stuns anymore. Hardly ever try to rely on them either. I try to pair it up with like a time phase if I can, or I know they're going to make a mistake. Or if I'm like behind them, I might knife them and rush up to them. If they're bad, they probably won't turn around to look. But in this game, this was like one of 3 or 4 games that I played. And if you've ever seeked really high scores, you probably know that they don't come straight away. Usually you'll find yourself in a lobby and you're just like, this is the lobby. This is the lobby I'm gonna get that high score in. And you just got that feeling, and you just shut everyone up that's in your party, and you just work towards getting that high score. That's kind of what happened. 3 or 4 games before this, I was just like, yep, these guys are retard, full retard. I'm gonna get this 10k. Gonna get my first ever 10k. And I played 2 rounds and I got a 9,900 and a 9,100. I'm like, alright, just gotta stay in it, stick with it, and I'll eventually get it. And then I think the 3rd game I got my 11k, and I was like, woohoo! You know, I had some really good moments in that game, and I was happy for it. And then this one here, obviously, same group of people. I think some of them shifted in and out. This was obviously the 12k. And in fact, it was almost the 13k, very easily. A couple of mistakes that I make in here, and you know, it wasn't even a perfect game. It was just the perfect lobby. I can't emphasize that enough. Once you find those perfect lobbies, you know what I mean. They points. Yes, it's 2v1. It's not even a full lobby. And I was pretty concerned at this point. I'm like, my perfect lobby has just been reduced to 1 player. How am I going to get a good score? So I got lucky. Like when those 4 retarded players left, they got replaced with even more retarded players. It must have been. So, yeah, I was able to score. It's a really good game. It's just it's fun when you can just make and stun bad players like this. It's like the reminiscence of the stun locking and all of that, which you rarely ever see anymore. You know, obviously you're not going to see too much of this, but you're going to get pretty lucky. The Christmas time might reintroduce some of those Christmas moves back again, but yeah, I'll just show you guys just how much fun it can be. But at the same time, I know it's very rare, so hope you enjoy it. As you can see, I only got like a 3,825 point defense round. It wasn't perfect, you know. Sometimes you see people get 4, 5, 6k on defense. So, I uploaded one of my previous matches. You would have seen I was getting like 4,000, maybe even 5,000 on my defenses in the previous lobbies. So, you know, it's almost like I want to pull the defense out of one game and match it up with the attacking round of another to get the perfect game. But unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. You just gotta, you know, hope you do well consecutively in both rounds. So, there's instances here where I could have risked it. I could have got the, you know, like, I went for the hit in there. Obviously, he saw me, he contested me. I could learn from that. Just like in the previous lobbies, you know, I know the kind of caliber player that I'm up against. I gotta remember that and try and play, you know, that risk level. I went for the hit in there. You know, he just spawned into the game. It was a pretty safe bet. You know, that he probably wasn't going to stun me. Later on, you'll see me take some risk, and then sometimes I won't take the risk. I just want to keep a bit of a balance, you know? It's important that you do that. Maybe I could have ended up with more points, but at the same time, it's the balance. Obviously, I even lure at times. I think this is, yeah, see right there, didn't even get the right one. It probably was pretty obvious to some of you that were watching that I got the wrong one. There was a morph and it makes them all glimmering, and I was just like, yeah, it was this one, but it was the one hidden behind him. Anyway, no, definitely not my perfect game. The emphasis is on the perfect lobby, and yeah, whenever you see anyone get like a 12k or a 13k and they're all boasting about it, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. These players are good, but it's not so much the player's skill, it's the opponent's skill that is really allowing them to get the score. The higher the score, the more consistent they just happen to be. And maybe they took more risks, you know, maybe they went for a couple more hidden kills or poison kills than the regular person. Right there, I really wanted to sit in that and get that hidden, but he started moving and it was just risky. There too, half a second longer, maybe we would have got that hidden. And we'd be talking about another 450 points for a score. That's pretty big. So, yeah, like I said, it's really gotta, I guess, risk versus reward. And, hope that you get lucky, I guess. Here I'm just taking some shit kills because my teammates are really rushy and the enemies are starting to run, so I'm getting a little bit, you know, disappointed. I just want to chain some really good kills together. I'm not really able to do that. There, I went for the double kill with a lock kill animation. Just missed it. Against something like that, could have gone either way, you know. I did kill the civilian, so technically if I had a good lock there, I would have been on the run to get more points, but not always the way. If anyone can tell me, but you know those handrails there, like whenever you do the parkour, like you hold right trigger and A, or just right trigger and you jump over them and you do that kind of parkour slick kind of move. It looks really cool and shit, but sometimes it will actually run up onto the park rail and then jump off of it. And then sometimes it will just leap over it like in one fluid motion. I can't quite work out how to do one or the other. It's like random. Sometimes it just jumps over it in one fluid motion. Sometimes it'll run up onto the rail and then you can leap off it. Really frustrating. If anyone can explain that, that'd be great, because right now I'm just doing whatever it's letting me. I'm just holding my hand and saying, hey Havoc, do it this way. Even though I'm not 100% sure that is the best way. So right now I'm a little bit confused. I got so overwhelmed. See what I did there though? I pushed up on the target contract system to remove my target from... I was obviously hunting one of them, and I wanted to remove that one and take one that was really far away. If you take the video back, you'll actually notice, this is a great tip. I've done it since Brotherhood, and it's really like gotten me some kills. And it seems even more refined in this. Is that if one is really close to me, I'll change it to a contract that's really far away. And and then there'll be an arrow on the compass indicating really, really fat arrow because someone's really close. But it will actually indicate where they are in relation to me, even though I'm super close to them. So if they're behind me, it'll obviously be on the underside of that compass. Anyway, here, I'm trying to get my final kill. I was so lucky to even get a kill. Just going for a bench kill. You can see I have determined, so I still got the 450. That would have been a times 3. What's that? Over 1,200 points. 1,350 points if I had got that kill. But just imagine how much bigger my end score would have been. You'd be looking at a 13, almost a 14k if I had got that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.